My name is Tony LoRE, and I'm the founder of Youth Mentoring Connection. When young people are struggling to find purpose and meaning in life, when they're at risk of dropping out of school, doing drugs, joining gangs, and the other things that derail their life, we step in and we bring them a mentor and create instant community. So the mentors and mentees all meet together in a group setting so that the youth have a healthy community in which to heal. Through this work, young people find that they have value in the world and that there's a purpose for them being here, and they discover their gifts. And consequently, we see self-esteem boosts and grades improvements. And we have a 96% graduation rate from youth that are coming from schools that graduate 52% and below. And we've stopped 3 nascent gangs by giving them a better gang to belong to. So that's the work we do here at Youth Mentoring Connection. And we use a lot of modalities in order to get this work done. And a big part of what we do is bring back the imagination that has been stripped from their lives by this literalist culture that we're involved in. So a big part of our work is about bringing an artistic sensibility back into their lives, because it's missing from their schools and quite often their communities. Our culture is out of balance because of the lack of imaginative expression that all people need in order for their psyches to thrive. We have ended up with this either-or modern polarization that is so prevalent to the dialogue these days, and it's not creative or imaginative. Art in its various forms breaks us free from this literalism and allows more humane solutions to come to the fore. So arts are critical for a healthy culture. The question that Armani had asked me to answer was, do I feel that arts are important? Are the arts important? It's irrefutable. When the arts are taught in school, students' attendance and performance improve, and they want to go to school. They improve academic achievement, test scores, attitudes, social skills, critical and creative thinking. The arts are essential to all of that, to having a whole human being. Art is a language that cuts across social borders, racial, cultural, educational, economic, etc. Using the arts in all its forms, drawing, poetry, music, etc., brings the inner world into the outer world and kind of breaks up this concrete reality that sometimes we find ourselves stuck in. They develop both independence and collaboration. In some way, the arts also begin to level the playing field. They provide the means for every student to learn and allow the gifts that we all have inside of us to come out if we just find our practice or the art that suits us the best. Do I look for creative and fun people when hiring? Absolutely. I think that's why we're so effective as an organization in our work here at Youth Mentoring Connection. When people are able to express themselves through their work and they're having fun, they move beyond just getting the job done to caring about how well they do their jobs, feeling fully engaged in their work. They want to come to work. It's not just a job so that they can, click off the boxes, put in their hours, and then go home and do what they really love to do. They love being here. And their job then becomes an expression of their whole self. And it shows in the results we get, and it shows in the esprit de corps that we have here at Youth Mentoring Connection. The best examples of great art that I've witnessed are the spontaneous works of art that come out of unleashing and breaking loose the restraints that our young people are, create in order to suppress the pain from the wounds that they've suffered. So the greatest that I've seen in art is the healing examples from art. When a young person shares what's been locked up inside of himself or herself for the first time, you can see the layers of wounding begin to dissolve. We've seen young people who've never expressed themselves write poetry that brings tears to your eyes, that shows a transformation happening, right in front of you. We've seen taggers become graffiti artists and discover that this act of defiance is actually an expression of the gifts that they already hold inside of themselves. When youth draw something and can discover that they just shared a part of themselves, something wakes up inside, and the arts are become essential to breaking through the things that hold us back. So we definitely employ it in our work, and the greatest examples, again, of great art are the works that young people create that unleash the things that are shackling their souls.